Welcome to everyone, and LS510 is about intellectual property. This is a very important concept. Often the most important assets that businesses own are their IP assets. And intellectual property falls into four categories: trademarks, copyrights, patents, and trade secrets. Of these, patents and copyrights are exclusively federal, because Congress, in Article 1 of the Constitution, has the authority over patents and copyrights. However, trademarks can be awarded at the state level or at the federal level. Trade secrets are just what they sound like. They're not registered anywhere, but they are preserved simply as long as they can be kept as a secret. Examples would be the process for making Coca-Cola taste the way it does, or the process for making Pepsi-Cola taste the way it does. We know the chemical formulas, but the secret involves more than just the sum of the parts put into the drinks. There is a process by which certain ingredients are added at certain points in the process, and the solution is heated or cooled for a certain number of minutes. And it's all of this back and forth procedure that no one in over 100 years has been able to figure out how to duplicate. So the process for making Coke or Pepsi is not patented, and you wouldn't want to patent it if you own those, because to receive a patent, it is essential that full disclosure be given to the federal government as to how the item is made. And then the patent sooner or later will expire, and then anyone can just take the technology that's been revealed to the patent office and duplicate the product. And so knowing differences among these four main areas of intellectual property is extremely important. Trademarks are more than just logos and slogans. For example, McDonald's has a trademark on the exact formula for the color yellow and the color red that are used in its restaurants. Tiffany's, the jewelry company, has a trademark on the specific color, Tiffany blue. Now, you can't trademark an entire range of colors like all the reds in the world. No, it has to be a specific formula. And so these are to differentiate products. And oftentimes you have situations involving legal studies that will involve intellectual property. That's very high dollar law, by the way, because there's a lot at stake if these trademarks are compromised or if a copyright, for example, has been used without permission. So we'll look at trademark selection, searching. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office is headquartered in the Washington, D.C. area in nearby Virginia, but they have online database tools now that did not exist years ago. And so you can do a trademark search from your home if you want to, just get on the computer. And so they have automated systems now that are helpful, but they have databases that are helpful also that can be searched. And so we'll look at copyright ownership. Copyrights last for a long time these days. If someone today writes a book, it lasts for the lifetime of the author plus 70 years, not 7 or 17, 70 years. So the idea with copyright ownership now is they last a very long time. We also in the law have copyright ownership issues that occur when someone dies. A dead person can't own property, so somebody else or some institution must own the copyright then after the author's death. Well, who owns the copyright for 70 years after the author's no longer around? So of these, you have a very long duration. Actually, trademarks can last indefinitely as long as the renewal fees are paid to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, and also as long as the marks remain in continuous use. We'll also talk about patent searches, how to apply for a patent, how this is done, and ownership and even transfers of patents. Patents are bought and sold like copyrights are bought and sold. And so there are legal dynamics in all of these areas. And it's really interesting to look at the trade secret laws that we have and how they impact unfair competition laws. So there's just a wide range of information here that is very interesting. And this is a class that is of interest to many people, especially those with a biological sciences background or a chemistry background or some kind of a STEM kind of background. And we'll also talk briefly about this. You can get a patent on a plant. If you can develop a new hybrid plant that no one's ever developed before, those are patentable also. So there's almost no end to the range of legal issues involved with intellectual property. It's something I think you'll enjoy very, very much.